It's 3:17 a.m. You're wide awake, again, staring at the ceiling, wondering what's wrong with you. But nothing is wrong. Your body is actually trying to tell you something important. Tonight, we're diving into the real science behind late-night wake-ups that millions of older adults experience. Recent research reveals 5 surprising reasons your body pulls you out of sleep early in the morning. What you'll discover here could transform not just your sleep, but how you understand this entire chapter of your life. Some of these reasons for staying up late at night are physical, like the hormone shift happening in your brain right now that makes deep sleep nearly impossible after 60. Others are psychological and tied to memories, loneliness, and the quiet conversations your heart is trying to have when the world goes still. And a few reasons might shock you. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why 3 a.m. has become your unofficial alarm clock. More importantly, you'll learn what you can actually do about it, from simple evening adjustments to emotional practices that honor what your mind and body are going through. This is about working with your body's new rhythm, not against it. So if you've ever lain awake at 3 a.m. asking, "Why now?" you are in the right place. At 3 a.m., the house is quiet, the air heavy with stillness, and yet your mind, wide awake, hums with restless thoughts. You glance at the clock, sigh, and wonder, why does this keep happening? For so many older adults, this isn't just an occasional wake-up. It's a nightly ritual, a mysterious breaking of sleep that leaves you chasing rest until morning. Number 1. Melatonin decline. As we age, our brains produce less melatonin. Melatonin is the natural sleep hormone that tells our bodies it's time to rest. Light becomes our hidden enemy. Even the soft glow from a hallway nightlight or a phone screen can confuse your internal clock. That's why older adults are more likely to fall asleep early and wake up in the middle of the night. Harold learned this the hard way. Years of 3:15 a.m. awakenings vanished once he dimmed his evening lights, stopped scrolling before bed, and he started using gentle morning light to reset his rhythm. Number 2. A shifted body clock. Around age 60, our circadian rhythm, which is like our inner timekeeper, naturally shifts earlier. Scientists call it an advanced sleep phase. So, when you wake up before dawn, it's not necessarily insomnia, it's biology. Instead of fighting it, try adjusting your bedtime slightly later or embracing morning light to gently nudge your clock forward. Another tip, try chamomile tea. Chamomile doesn't knock you out like a sleeping pill. Instead, it helps your body and brain ease gently into a state of calm, making it easier to fall asleep naturally. Number 3. Physical conditions. Sometimes the culprit isn't your mind, it's your body. Conditions like arthritis, GERD, or sleep apnea can cause pain or breathing disruptions that jolt you awake. Gloria used to think her sleeplessness was emotional until she discovered her arthritis pain and reflux were waking her up every night. By stretching before bed, eating dinner earlier, and elevating her pillow, she found the rest she'd been missing. Number 4. Lifestyle habits. Even small choices can echo through the night. Late caffeine, heavy evening meals, or blood sugar dips can trigger those early morning awakenings. Our metabolism changes with age, meaning caffeine lingers longer and sugar fluctuations hit harder. Walter realized his nightly Diet Coke and late-night snack were keeping him wired long after his eyes closed. When he switched to herbal tea and a protein-rich evening snack, his 3 a.m. wake-ups faded. Number 5. Psychological and emotional factors. Here's the one that hits closest to home. Around 40% of older adults experience insomnia, often tied to depression or anxiety. The quiet hours magnify what we suppress by day, such as loneliness, worry, and loss. Charles began journaling before bed, writing down what weighed on his mind. In time, the act of reflection helped quiet his thoughts before sleep. For many, a bedtime ritual of gratitude, prayer, or gentle music helps turn restless nights into moments of peace. So, if you're waking up at 3 a.m., it doesn't mean your best nights are behind you. It means your body is evolving and asking for care and attention in a new way. Try dimming the lights an hour before bed, soaking in morning sunlight, keeping caffeine to the early hours, and syncing your rest with your body's natural rhythm. Try avoiding blue light from phones, tablets, and TVs at least an hour before bed. Those rays trick your brain into thinking it's daytime. If you can't put the screens down, blue light blocking glasses can help protect your melatonin and make it easier for your body to slip naturally into sleep. So tonight, when the clock strikes 3 a.m. and the world is still, take a deep breath and listen, not just to the silence, but to yourself. Maybe your body isn't betraying you at all. Maybe it's calling you back into balance, asking for gentler rhythms, softer light, kinder habits. The night doesn't have to be your enemy. It can become your teacher, a quiet invitation to listen more deeply to yourself. Sleep is more than rest, it's renewal. And the choices you make today can shape how fully you wake to life tomorrow. This is your time to reclaim that quiet power, to turn restless nights into healing ones, to rise each morning feeling more alive than you have in years. Because you're not just getting older, you're growing into a wiser, stronger, more vibrant version of yourself. Stay curious, stay hopeful, and keep living young at heart, because the best chapters don't happen when the sun is high, but when you learn how to find light in the dark. Subscribe to Young at Heart for weekly inspiration, practical health tips, and uplifting stories that prove aging isn't about slowing down. It's about showing up to life with more passion, purpose, and power than ever before.